I must say I'm good at talking, but whenever I'm trying to figure out how to put everything in under 3 minutes, because our speech is under 3 minutes, it's very skittish, because I can do a speech in 4 to 5 minutes. I think 4 to 5 minutes for a speech is really good, but he wants it in 3 or less, at least 3. A little over, that's fine. But trying to do a speech over a productive morning and know all the little tips without going over is very difficult. But he's just trying to figure out how to make it short and get us up there just to get all this and that. So we have to, without doing it, we gotta speak. We clearly speak and know what we're talking about without having to sit there and think, looking at our sheet too much, and having the outline done properly, plus trying to remember all these little things, which every day my mornings are different. Every morning they say productive morning. Well, for me, myself, I wake up, I make my bed, I look at my planner while I'm doing my hair, brushing my teeth, doing my makeup if I wear makeup that day, which is rare, and I normally take a shower the night before or in the middle of the day. I know that sounds so weird, but it's because I go to school in the morning and I work at night, and sometimes I'll do it at night. Just honestly, if I have time to take a shower. I know that sounds so wrong, but either I take it in the morning or night, depending on the day, depending on how much time I have. Most time I wear hats, so I just like, whatever, I'm just gonna wash up real quick. I ain't too picky. I'm too much of a tomboy, I guess, without being a tomboy. Also, oh, it's getting dark. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, I think I can do this in less than 5. So it's like, hi, I'm Francesca Lozano, and today I'm going to tell you 5 ways, 5 tips to have a productive morning. First of all, step 1, you don't get ready. You don't do your morning. You don't start your morning in the morning. You start it the night before. It could be a planner. It could be a notebook. It could be sticky notes, for all I care. You start your night by writing down. You start your morning by writing down what you have to do the next day on paper, so that in the morning, after you get up, you have a clue of what you're doing without having to really super think about it. So that means that you already have your stuff written down, so you know what you need to like look forward to. Okay? Now, even if looking forward to. So, yeah. You have your stuff written down for the next day. Have your clothes out ready. It's always good, because you don't have to worry about it the next day if you already have it done. So that's one thing off the list you don't have to worry about. Is to figure out where you're going, what you got to do. You don't have to worry about the what, why, where, when in the morning. You already have it written down the night before. Also with your clothes. So always check the weather. So always check the weather the night before. Especially in Oklahoma. Especially in Oklahoma. Now, step 2, whenever that alarm goes off, don't hit the snooze. Don't hit the snooze, because that makes you more tired than if you got up at that very moment. You do this little, there's many different ways to get out of bed without having to really get out of bed for a minute or two, because you got to sit there and wake up a little bit, but raise up. Always sit up. Whenever you wake up, sit up. Don't turn off the alarm and lay there and try to stretch. You sit up or you stand up and you stretch. You turn around and you make your bed right then and there. That's the first thing you do. You get up, stretch, you make your bed. That is your number 1 task of the day. Guess what? You made your bed. You have accomplished at least one thing that day. So even at the end of the day, whenever you come home and you had a crappy day, guess what? you made your bed that morning, you don't gotta make it that night. That's one thing you did good that day. It's one thing you know 100% you did good that day. You made your bed. Now, step 3. Go make you a good breakfast. Go make you ham and eggs. If you like something else, it's fine. But honestly, myself, ham and eggs and a Minute Maid orange juice, that mix, do that every morning for a week and you'll feel 10 times greater. Trust me. I can tell the difference whenever I do and don't eat that. And if I wait a little while, a few days, and not eat it, I start feeling going down because I'm already like bad health. Now, with bacon, everybody loves bacon. With ham and eggs, bacon's okay, but ham's better. I know it's kind of weird, but for some reason, I tested it out. It really is ham and eggs. Eat ham and eggs in the morning. Seriously, like that is a go-to thing. And orange juice. I forgot orange juice. Always drink orange juice in the morning. I do coffee and orange juice. Don't ask. Weird mix, but it works. But I'm telling you right now, orange juice first, then coffee.